Hello and welcome. We will be going over the producer nodes in the motion play mode. There are 4 producer nodes: pulse, repeater, ramp, and counter. So from top to bottom, pulse allows you to set something to fire at a frequency. So you can attach this to like a launcher object and have it to at 0.5 frequency to fire consistently for this frequency. For repeater, this allows you to set something to fire a set number of times. So kind of like the pulse, where it'll infinitely go at a frequency, the repeater will only do it 3 times. Ramp. So the ramp right here, ramp will allow you to move things with effects. So yeah, I'll dive into that. And then we have counter, which allows you to make values go up by increments. So just because I'm just at this one right here, I'm just gonna start on the counter really quick. So if I attach this counter to this display, that's what this one right here is, display mode display. And then I attach this count number to the text on that. And if I hit this button play, because we have it set as 1 increment, reset value, reset is on false, I hit play, wink, it goes up to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I put reset to true, it drops it back down to 0. And that's how the counter works. So you can have things go at a rate that you want. There's a lot of use cases for the counters for the. So I'm trying to go back into this display. I'm gonna make that go back to saying mode. Okay, so that's counter. So up here at pulse. Okay, so pulse is like I said a little bit ago, this allows you to set something to fire at a frequency. So for pulse, you could have it to, let's say, I'm just gonna get rid of that. I'll put this launcher object right here, and then I'll just, make it point there, and then okay, so I'm gonna take this pulse. I just added this launcher object, so I'm gonna put launch right here. I added this boo ball right here. I'm gonna get the object reference for this, and I'm gonna put it right here. Cool. Force, let's say 10. Destroy time 2. And then attach that right there. Okay, so right now we have pulse. Frequency 0.5, so if I press this, it's going to do nothing because we have it set to false right now. You can have something set to turn this to true when certain things happen. This doesn't have to apply to just this launcher. This can apply to many different things. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit true, and then I'm gonna press play. So for every 0.5 seconds, it's now doing that. And it will keep going. It won't stop until you make it go to false. So that's pulse. Repeater works pretty much the exact same way, except for you have it go a set number of times. So I'm gonna disconnect pulse and move that up here, put repeater right here, connect that, and then I want it to go 3 times, so there you go. Yeah, so you can combine repeaters and pulse with math nodes to make it go faster, slower, make it work in whatever way that you want to. This is just very bare bones example. So that was repeater. If I grab ramp's a little special. I have another example for ramp. So for ramp, I'm gonna go ahead and just get rid of those. I'm going to add a shape. I'm gonna resize it, make it a square, size it some more. Okay. All right, so over in interactions, we have this ramp node. I'm going to hold shift, and I'm going to move this. Let's move it on the X by 1. Actually, it doesn't really matter because we're connecting it to the ramp. So for ramp, you can set a duration, the interpolation, like how it moves, kind of like with the cameras, and you can have an option for ping pong. So what I can do is I have this set to move on the X axis. So I'm gonna put it to, so I press play, it's gonna move to 1. There, yeah, so it moved over by 1. So you can use that for doors, you can use that for any old thing. And you press it again, it'll start exactly where it started before. You have an option to make this smooth. So smooth comes to a slow, smooth stop. You can add a bounce to it if you wanted to, like a little boink. And then you also have an option for ping pong. You can put that to true and turn that on. And what that'll do is it'll go over there and it'll come back to where it started. A lot of really cool use cases for this one. So you can make that like 1 second duration. Boink, boink. So yeah, so that's ramp. So you can combine this with a lot of different things, especially using the math nodes. And then we have counter. Counter is exactly like what we just showed you previously with the display. It allows you to make things go up by increments. So you could tie counters to a ramp, make the duration go up over time. Okay, so those are the producer nodes, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.